In this question, dealing with copper hydroxide in solution and having some understanding of how its solubility and why it can dissolve in a solution of CH3NH2 and CH3Cl, it's just understanding how this equilibrium is altered by that. Now, in the first case, just recognizing that the copper can coordinate the methyl amine as a ligand, and it'll coordinate 4 around it, and the coordination numbers often are 4. And here we have the conjugate of this, because obviously this is a base. We have the conjugate acid, and as it is an acid, the CH3NH3 plus is an acid. Obviously the Cl minus that would form if we put this in solution does nothing. The CH3NH3 plus as an acid will react with the hydroxide ions. So in this case we get the copper capable of coordinating with the methylamine, and in this case the hydroxide will react with the conjugate acid. So we just need to talk about both of those and relate it to the equilibrium in each case. Okay, and the equation you should be able to write for it obviously is copper coordinating with 4 methylamines, and we get this complex down the other side. Make sure you write it correctly, get the charge correct. Obviously this is a neutral molecule over here, therefore the 2 plus charge will still be there on the other side. And in discussing this, obviously if copper gets removed from this, it means more copper hydroxide will shift to this side of the equilibrium and dissolve, and that means therefore more copper hydroxide is going to be capable of dissolving as we continuously remove copper as it forms a complex with the methylamine. So that's the first part. Then we move on to the second part. Okay, now what happens to the hydroxide ions here? Well, as this is an acid, we're going to get a proton going over there, which is obviously going to create water, and we're going to end up with a conjugate base on the other side. But the real feature of this obviously is as we remove hydroxide ions by the fact that they're reacting over here, that means that we're going to again have the equilibrium shifting over to the right, making it more soluble, so more will dissolve as it gets removed in this reaction here, this acid-base reaction. Okay, so we just need to discuss that and relate it to the equilibrium, and that's question C.